Hi everyone, welcome to my channel The Train Quest. I'm your host Stefanos Boukis. Welcome to the live stream. How are everybody doing? Today's live stream, I present and run on the rail track the legendary Canadian Pacific steam train locomotive, the legend 2816. On the rolling showcase around here it is. And before I put to the rail track and present it, I ran a train and show you like the layout tour, how my train layout looks like until now. I'll talk a little bit about what I have achieved and then we'll go from there. So this is my mountain route. I call it extreme mountain road. Radius curves 18 and 22. And as you can see on the left, I'll show you. Left, and I zoom. Still I have to build all around. And this is what we call the main line that passing under the tunnel and goes all around from the other side. So what I have achieved until now is to build my, and let's say finish, never will finish, my mountain route. So we're going to challenge this train locomotive, model train locomotive on the mountain roads. I have run it to my friends Greg. He's having a free mode style, and Bernhard already the layout is performing amazing. So I ran this model train later on, and now I ran, as you can see, this one made by Bikeman some years back. So I started running the train. This I call the cab control. I have installed microphones, so that's why I have a sound mixer, my switcher for the cameras, chatting with my computer only, so the heavy jump is coming from the switcher, and my monitor. And from here, right? Here. I forgot to open the mics. Right? Okay. I'll close the mics, wait. I'll show you. Mics out. And now, mics on. Okay? So to be on the same page, everyone. Okay, this is live streaming, right? I'm not doing tricks and games. What you see is what you get, right? Raw railroading. So be kind with me. So I'll run this train. Okay. I set up with the throttle. So to run it a little bit, as you can see, yeah, I'm running live with this train. And now, streaming. And okay. Enough with me. Right? We don't want me on the camera. We want the model train. Okay. Here it is. It's coming down here. So what do you think, everybody? Do you like the way I can take out those sounds? Right? Here I am. Okay. Is passing through the suspension bridge. There's some echo sounds. Let me see. Okay, I think now it's better. Okay, so passing the suspension bridge. This is a Hornby one, so made in the Great Britain, right? The thing. So this is actually my castle made by Volmer. That is German actually. Okay, I have built mountains and I like castles. So I was thinking what I must put on those castles, right? So I came with German castles. I have driven a lot out to Germany. I have driven a lot and I have also seen a lot of different cities. And I'm speaking a little bit German. I can say, welche Sprache sprichst du? Ich heiße Stefanos, ich komme aus Griechenland. Ich möchte einen Kaffee bitte. Love Germany. So, this is one of my mountains and the castle have been made by Volmer. Here it is. be able to show you and be familiar with my layout, specifically with my mount layout. Here's how it looks like. The first mountain. It was my first mountain. So I put our Hagen buildings made in Germany. Our Hagen buildings made by Germany. The left one is the observation hotel. On the right, on the left is the castle. This scale, so to be able to give this for perspective look, but you think that it's far away, right? Okay, let me see. Yeah, I have a small problem with the train. I'll go to see what's happened. I'll give you this camera. Already run. And I'll give you number 3. Oh, I'm coming. What's wrong with you? Please. Oops, a small delay. Okay. Not so big problems. So hi. Okay, yeah, I'm back. So I'll start up again the train. Let's see. Okay, it's going through the mountains. Here it is. It's coming from the, let's say, left outside tunnel. And I'll follow with my picture camera the train, so to be able to show you how it looks like, to get a general view how my terminal looks like before I start presenting the legend. Before I start presenting the legend. So, as you can see, here it is. And here's the train. Right? And then I'll run it a little bit into I'll speed it up. So to be familiar. And at the same time I have built the layout so I can switching, train operations. other side. Everything in a very small delay. So I start to check the delay. I check the delay. Okay. Coming. Yeah, in front wheel. Yeah. I'm back. Okay. Let's move. Let's oh, I love it. Rolling everybody. I'll do something. I'll stop this mic. I'll speak from this mic. This mic? Okay, everybody. Coming. Okay, what's wrong with you? Let's see what's wrong with this train. Okay, the in front wheel. Here we are. Okay. Right, and okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you see how amazing is this hobby? Now I have a little faster gas. Okay, I'm putting on the train. Right? Okay. It's a little bit far away from me. That's why we have times, and yeah, it's on. And now I must go and pick up those cars, right? So okay. Okay, give me a little bit music. And here I am. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Okay. I'm hoping to start seeing how my layout looks like. I have like a small layout tool. This is coming, slow down. Oops, and the day, oops. Okay. 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 Nah. Okay. Oops. Okay. And let's do it. And then. Hey. So here I am. So I don't want to be in front of the camera, so I'll give you this look. I'll give you this look. That's right. Okay, primero. Firstly, put this pen to run on the box. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll try to drive again the train and then we'll start presenting. I think I have gave you an idea how it looks like, right? Here. Let's hope. Yeah, I think again I have the same problem. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, everybody, I'll take this Locomotive out. It's not performing so well. No, it's on. Hi everybody. Hi Richard. Welcome. Hi Angela. Rose? Really? I have a curiosity to see what is happening with this train. Okay. Scratch fruits, right? Here it is. Okay. I'll take it out. I'll stop. Okay. Okay, here. And I'll give you a nice view. As I'm actually taking this train out, I'll give you a nice look from the Legend 2816. Canadian Pacific. Yay! The Legend. And I'll speak about. I'll tell you some how is a legend. Why? The reason it's a legend. Okay, I'm taking out the train. And also the cars. And those cars. I have to tell you, under my collection, I'm having also the passenger cars, same era, Canadian Pacific, and I'm missing one. I'm waiting to come from Rapido, so I have got the 3 of those, and I'm here. Wait, live streaming everybody, and I can hear it. Let me fix the sound a little bit. Sorry, man. And a little bit my mic. Okay, I can hear better. Okay. And just a little bit those snooze. Okay. A little bit music on. So here we are. This is the model, and have been made by Rapido. Why it's a legendary one. Used to run for a lot of years. Have been made in Montreal, here in Canada. 1930s. Is a Hudson model one, H1, and have done a lot of mileage. The story with this locomotive is it was on the rail track for the Canadian Pacific until 1960s, and then you know what's have happened. All those steams went out from the track. So because diesel engines have a replacement, right? So someone rich have bought this one, this Hudson, and it's having also a nickname, Emmers. So have bought the 2816 and also have bought 2 or 3 more and went down to, actually they went down to USA and to was calling a Smoky Town, and then have stayed there, and then Canadian Pacific have decided to rebuild one. So they was looking for a locomotive around, and it's a big story how these have came back to Canada, and they went through a full, totally, and they can make it better, rebuild. Here in Canada they have rebuilt totally. They have some parts, of course, down to USA, the wheels, the other parts, the boiler, but totally they have rebuilt again. Here in Canada this locomotive, so this is like a survivor and have become better than it was. And April 24th, 2024, here at my city, in Calgary, they have put it on the rail track, and this steam locomotive went down to Mexico as Canadian Pacific and Kansas City have actually Canadian Pacific bought the Kansas City line, so it was like an event. So to celebrate this connection between, let's say, Canadian Pacific and Kansas City, Southern line. So into 2 months went down and came back here in Calgary, this legendary locomotive. So still is alive, let's say, and better than it was. How amazing is this story? The survivor, the legend. So I own this model, have been made by Rapido, and I have got 3 collectible cars, same era. So this is coming with 4 collectible cars, Canadian Pacific, and I'm waiting for more. They haven't released yet. And what else I can say about that? If you are new into the hobby, this train locomotive is 1 to 87 times smaller. we call it HO scale. So you hear HO scale, you can actually, you're going to figure out what it's actually 1 to 87 times smaller than the original size. It's 464 and have done a lot of miles, a lot. And the good of this story is that still is on duty, it's alive. It's like they have rebuilt into a museum quality. We have it here in Calgary, and this locomotive is still on and better than it was. So I'll take it from the rolling showcase and I'll put it on the rail track to show you how it looks like. And I have created like who I call the mainline demo. I'll show you what I have done. I have done that. I have done this one. And I call it the rolling showcase. Right? And this is the rolling showcase. So when I want to be a little bit more advanced, I can put this on and then I can put this on. Right? This on. The rolling showcase. And then I'll show you what I have done. I have created this one, the mainline demo. Right? So the mainline demo, everyone. We're going to see how this amazing train is going to perform. Yay! Finally! Okay. So I'll take it out. And I'm going to give you a nice view. So, let's see. Let's just minimize. You should be able to see me putting on the rail track. Okay, take this out. And I'll connect again my web camera. Here I am. Music. Okay. Okay, coming soon. So I'll take the model out from the rolling showcase. And I'll put it on the mainline demo to see how this steam locomotive is going to perform. As you can see, I'll come a little bit closer from the other side. Something more extreme. Oops! As you can see, I have done something like a plastic connector, new cables. So it snaps like that. Right? It separates like that. And you can see not a lot of space. So this locomotive must be run on 24 radius. So you have the flex. I'll put it on there, and then on the rail track, okay? And already live. I'll talk, I'm gonna tell you about what I'm thinking about this model train, but how my thoughts about it. I'll start up with the lights. I'll move my camera and I'll show you a little bit the lights and how it's lighting up, the interior lighting, and I'll show you a little bit. This is also the manual. So here, and let me switch the mic. Okay, here I am with my mic. And I'll try to zoom, give you a nice view. And I'll show you the lighting and then we'll go through the performance. So okay. It's alive. Okay, here we are. Okay. Okay. So 0 is going to be the headlights. Okay. Number 6, ditch lights. Okay. Number 11, market lights. And if I'm going to press for the second time number 11, it's going to become green color. So then we have interior lighting. Let me see the manual. Interior lighting. Classifications lights are the green ones. We have the ground lights. I'll show you. And the interior lights. So ground lights and interior lights. So I'll move the camera and I'll set off the lights so to be able to show you how it looks like. Can you see on the right side? Here they are. Those are opening lights. Those are actually the ground lights. And as I remember, ground lights, everything. Yeah, they went out. They are on. And try to figure out where is those cap lights inside the cap. Okay, let's figure out. Okay. And here we are. I'll give you this view. Wow. So I'm pressing different buttons, okay? You can hear all those different sounds coming from the locomotive. And I follow the train. Here it is. And I'll speed up a little bit. You hear the sound. Oops! Here it is. Here's the master locomotive, the legendary one. What? Let's back up. Really? Can you hear the sound? Hear the sound. Can you listen to the sound? What? Yeah, I'm doing everything. Okay, I'll stop here in the train. To try some different other sounds. Wow, really? First impression is the model is 100% accurate, and the sound, hearing the sound, I'm living inside the locomotive, feeling that I'm driving the locomotive, right? Sound good. What? What? Let me zoom in with this, with the other camera. I believe this locomotive is very nice one. I'm trying to give you a better look. Here it is. Why? Are you angry, upset? You don't like my train layout, right? You need more open space. I know. Now you must deal with my train layout. You must run my 18 and 22 radio scales. So the recommendation for this train is to be able to run into 24 radio scales and more wide ones. So let's figure out how it's going to perform. A little bit try pressing some buttons. Number 5, number 6, number 7, 9, let's see, 10. Oops! Have stopped like a donkey. So let me see, let's press again the number 10. Okay, interesting. Number 11 we know who is the classification lights. And then there's more right now. Let's do that. And then number 12. Oops. Okay. Let's move in front. Number 12. Wow. Wow. Number 13. Okay. Number 14. Here. Okay, interesting. Wow. These different sounds. Number 15. Oops. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Very cool. What was this number? Let me stop again. Alpaca. Number 15. 1-5. Wow. 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 Yeah, you need more open space than this mountain road. I think in the future I'll be able to run it. On my interior autos I'm going to build more. So, let's move to the number 16. Right? Number 16. 16. Wow. Number 17. Oops. Oops. Okay, the penalties will have got the Stanley Cup, right? Sorry, everybody. I know I'm not a hockey fan, but I understand. Okay, respect. It's so nice and interesting, right? Okay, number 18. No response. 19. Okay. Okay. I press all those buttons. It's like into a panic attack. Right? Love it. Model trains have become very extreme. I mean, battles, songs, they can sing, they can do different locomotive, sounds and noises. It's too interesting for me to play and to have a train performing on my train out and press all those buttons. So let's see something. Here. Press again, it was a number 17, as I remember. Right? So, can you imagine right now I have a legendary locomotive full rebuilt. I mean, they have made it brand new and better. And at the same time have been made in Montreal, and the Canadians have win in Montreal the Stanley Cup. Right? Okay, I leave the locomotive running as is. I'll give you another perspective. Here it is. It's having 28 different functions. So I'll go to the number 20, for example. I think that this train locomotive doesn't like my train out for some reason. Okay, 21. I can go 1-1, spending time and say this is that and this is this. Okay, if you want to see a review, this is not a review, right? I'm presenting, I'm running, and then in the end I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I don't like the reviews. I have my own way running a train, right? Enjoying myself and being live streaming. So, yeah, let's see here. Okay, here. Okay, I'll try to give you a better look. There's the locomotive, it's going to come. So, move here. This camera. And here. So I'll give you these two different views. This one is going to come, and this one. Okay, here it is. Okay. I know Tiger. I know Tiger, wait. This is a testing performance. I'll take you on the open wide space on my friend's train layouts. I know. And here I am. So I'll tell you the truth. All my friends' train layouts is running and it's performing amazing. For sure, it's worth it, the money what it gave, and yeah, this model then is a collectible one, as also we know why the reason, why it's a legendary steam locomotive. It's our Canadian history, actually, right? And I admire all those people who they have rebuilt. So still we have people who they can do miracles and rebuild from scratch and make it better, right? Love it. On my motor route it's having difficulties to perform. And the reasons are, first I think the tender is too light. Second, the in-front driving wheels, so the 4 in front, because it's 4-8, so the in-front wheels are too light ones, and also they are flipping around. I mean, never have seen something like that. Also the connectors, so the electrical connector between the tender and the locomotive, who snaps, I think is too short for my motor route. No, we have to make it correct, right? And I have an idea speaking with my Mike. He was here yesterday, so maybe we're going to make it happen. Because here I'll show you. See how close I'll stop. It's going to come. Because here I have 18 radius. Okay. And I'll come a little bit closer. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here I'll drive the train. And you see how close it's coming? And now it's too close. Here, I'll stop. And I'll zoom. You see how close it's coming? Here we are. So the tender is too light. The in-front wheels, driving wheels, are also too light. A lot of times they go out from the railroad into 18th and 20th radius curves. So I would like Rapido to make, if it's going to make a second version, to make those wheels more heavy ones, and to don't flip like this in making around when you lift up the model. Can go into 19 corner degrees and more, right? And I would like to see and try to figure out how I can extend. I have came with an idea how I can extend the snaps connectors and make my locomotive running on my radius 18 and 22. Okay, let's drive the locomotive more. I'll zoom. So went through, but sometimes it's not going through, right? Following the train with my PTZ camera, and you can hear. Okay. Here. Okay. So, yeah, happy to have under my collection this amazing collectible. Canadian Pacific legendary 2816 locomotive. And I leave the locomotive a little bit running. Fifties. Oops. So yeah, I like this locomotive. I'm happy to I have all the Also, something give me the happiness, and thinking that through this model I can have in my mind the history and seeing this model running on the layout and thinking how amazing we are as a human beings, first of all, what we have made years back, and how amazing is our Canadian history. Without those locomotives, I think Canadian Pacific was not having the opportunity to make it happen. Those locomotives have helped Canadian Pacific line grow up. So yeah, I'll finish my live streaming in 5 minutes from now. Thank you everyone for joining me. By myself. And this is something I like. Challenging myself. It's a live stream, it's a challenge or a routine. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, okay. It's a part of the game, right? This is what it is in the end. And you realize you again. From here, the things can show up, guys coming. And this you, right? And let's be a little bit noisy. Yay!
Yeah, okay. Okay. Right?
Okay. Right. Yeah, thank you so much. Going up to here, right? Oops. Nice. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me to my today's live stream. Haha, laughing face. This goes the legendary, right? Canadian Pacific 2816. Until the next one. Thank you for riding along. Thank you for riding along. Until the next one. I'll announce my next live streaming show.